You may think high achievers are born different, with some rare spark or gift, but allow me to share a truth I've learned from years of silent reflection and from observing those who truly rise above the noise of the world. The mindset of high achievers is not something mystical. It is cultivated, patiently, intentionally, like a monk tending a quiet garden. When I first arrived at the monastery, I believed discipline meant force, pushing yourself harshly toward a goal. But over time, I saw that true discipline was not rigidity, it was devotion. High achievers are not obsessed with outcomes. They are devoted to the process. They fall in love with the daily act, even when no one is watching. Let me tell you about an elder monk I lived with for 5 years. He woke at 4 a.m. every morning, not with an alarm, but with a soft smile. Rain or shine, winter or heat, he swept the monastery path. You see, we had machines for that, but he told me, sweeping the path clears the mind, and a clear mind achieves far more than a cluttered one. He never saw his action as small. It was his training, his temple, his contribution. High achievers understand this. Greatness is not a goal, it's a rhythm. They build systems, not just dreams. One day a student came to our monastery, frustrated and restless. He said, "I want to succeed fast. I want to build a name. I want to become someone." The elder monk simply said, "Then become no one first." Confused, the student asked, "How will that help?" The monk replied, "Only when the ego quiets down can the mind rise up." You see, the mindset of high achievers isn't just built on ambition. It is grounded in humility. They understand their place in the bigger picture. They do not chase attention. They chase alignment. They ask, is this aligned with my values, with my purpose, with who I want to be when no one is clapping? The modern world teaches us to run, faster, louder, more aggressively. But high achievers, they pause, they reflect, they adjust, like archers pulling back before they release the arrow. Another trait, high achievers fail, often, but they never identify with failure. In the monastery, when a novice spills the offering water or mispronounces a chant, we don't shame them, we guide them. We let them try again, with awareness, not guilt. This mindset builds resilience. High achievers don't say, "I failed." They say, "I learned. Let's go again." Now listen carefully. The most powerful part of the high achiever's mind is presence. Yes, presence. When they eat fully. When they read, they absorb. When they plan, they see clearly. And when they rest deeply. Their mind is not divided between 10 tabs. It is anchored, whole, and focused. You don't need to be rich or famous to think like a high achiever. You simply need to begin, here and now, with a promise to yourself. I will value growth over perfection, systems over speed, service over status. You may not see the results tomorrow, but over time, that mindset, it shapes your entire life. So today, my friend, I invite you to ask yourself, am I moving with intention or just motion? Am I chasing noise or building something silent and strong? And above all, am I aligned or just busy? The mindset of high achievers is not something to acquire. It is something to return to again and again, like your breath, like the sunrise. May you walk your path with clarity, presence, and purpose.